another day of Vlogmas. I know, another sit down video, but I thought it would be fun to sit down and share with you all some of my favorite childhood Christmas memories. But before we get into this video, if you have not already, just take one quick second, go down below, click that subscribe button. Once you do that, that bell notification button is gonna pop up. Click that so that you never miss an upload. Join the club. All right, y'all, let's settle in, get cozy. I have my mug here. Good morning, beautiful. And I have some hot chocolate in here with a little caramel macchiato cream. And I was just sitting here thinking, like, let me share some Christmas memories with y'all, because the holidays is when people tend to get nostalgic and you think about family and love and things that happened in the past that brought you joy and make you smile. And it's also the end of the year, so during this time we also tend to get, you know, very reflective. So I thought, let me share some of my Christmas childhood memories and reflections with you all. So one childhood memory that I always think about and I tell people about and I kind of brag to them, when we were younger, sometimes we would go see family in New York, or we would go see family in New Jersey for Christmas, and my parents would buy our gifts. My mom would wrap them and she would pack them in the car, but we'd be traveling with all the gifts in our car. And I thought that was so cool, because growing up I thought that Santa just delivered the gifts to my parents early, since he knew we weren't going to be home, and so that's how they were able to take them with us. Like, I just remember one memory that's like vivid in my mind. My parents had a green Dodge Caravan, and I remember pulling outside of my Nana's apartment and there's just a trunk full of presents. And I also remember pulling up to my aunt's apartment in New York and there being a trunk full of presents wrapped and ready to go. I just thought that was so cool. And in my child mind, again, I thought Santa was like, hey, y'all are going to be out of town, let me go ahead and send your gifts. Because my childhood naivete, I just thought that was what was going on, and I was okay with it. I was like, this is cool. You know, we had a special connect with Santa. Also, another childhood memory that I have, and even to this day, we always got pajamas for Christmas, and that ties into another tradition that we have of opening up one present on Christmas Eve, and it was always pajamas. Well, we get to open up a toy, but one of them was always pajamas. A pair of pajamas that were my favorite, that stick out in my mind, they were like satin or silk, and they were pink, and it was a two-piece set. It reminded me of like a Japanese kimono. It had like the little threaded buttons up here on the collar and the little asymmetrical seam going this way, and it had like a little floral pattern on it, but it was in the same color of the pajamas. I remember those were my favorite. It was always fun to like open one thing, because, you know, those were the things from your parents, and then you wake up the next morning and then there's miraculously more gifts from Santa. Another fond memory of mine is opening up or getting a collector's Barbie from my grandma. If I would have known what I knew now, I would have kept those things in the box, because my grandma used to buy them from her sister who worked for Avon, and they had the collector's holiday Barbies, and my grandma would get me one every single year. She would ask me, like, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas? And I'd be like, Grandma, I want a Barbie. Like, duh, why are you even asking me? That was our thing. And I'll make sure I'll insert some clips of those Barbies. I still have them, but they came with these beautiful gowns, beautiful hairstyles. They had the stands. I used to have them in a display case in another house that my parents lived in. But now they're just downstairs in my parents' basement, and I'll probably take them with me to display, because I really like my collector's Barbies. What do you think of Mommy's Barbie collection?
It's good. When I'm done taking a nap, I just love them.
You just love them? Oh. We can't play with these.
Yeah, those are collectors.
Yeah. When we get a new house, I can put them in a display case in my office, my studio. Another fond childhood memory is my parents and the way that they gave gifts. Because as I mentioned before, of course we had gifts before Christmas Day that were under the tree, which we knew were like from family and friends and our parents. my parents would go all out for Christmas. We would wake up in the morning and our couches would be covered with gifts. My brother would have a couch and I would have a couch. There would be clothes, pajamas, there's some toys, it was so much stuff. And like my mom would have all the clothes laid out with the outfits, and then some of the toys, like the big stuff, wouldn't be wrapped, it would be sitting in front of our couch. So me and my brother would know, okay, this is my stuff, this is his stuff, and we would just go to town. And I just thought that that was so cool. And I can't wait until I can get my own space and do that for Harper and share some of the childhood memories that I have, and, you know, pass those traditions down to her. Because first of all, my mom was smart. She didn't have to wrap everything, so that's less wrapping paper. Okay? And I still thought it was Santa. I thought Santa came to our house and laid out everything on the couch. Like, duh, it's Christmas, Santa did it. So that is a big memory of mine. I just enjoyed coming downstairs and seeing all of our stuff just sitting there like magic. Another childhood memory that I have from Christmas is like right around the holiday season when we were growing up, you could get Disney Channel for free. Because when I was growing up, Disney Channel was a special channel. What do they call it?
Premium.
Disney was a premium channel. So you had to pay for it and add it to your cable. And my parents, we just had regular, basic cable. You know, I mean, we had a cable box. We didn't have Able. I'm glad my husband's sitting here keeping me on my toes. We didn't have Able. It wasn't whatever we were able to get, we could watch. We had cable, okay? We had a box. But our cable company gave us Disney for free, I think probably from around Thanksgiving until the new year. You could watch all the Disney movies, the Disney shows, and I remember we used to always watch Ernest Saves Christmas. So that was the highlight. Me and my brother would be like, oh my God, it's Christmas, we have Disney now, yay! So that is a big memory. I could just vividly, in my mind, I see going downstairs to our living room in base housing and our little cable box with the little red analog letters and turning to channel, I want to say it was like 65 or 45. But yeah, that was a good time. Disney was a luxury. You only got it for like 30 days, but we watched a lot of Disney. Okay, my last memory I'm going to share is having cousins and family over for Christmas and for dinner. So a lot of times growing up, we would go to other families' houses. Well, we would go to our family's houses in other states and hang out with them, and then other family members would come over and we would all have fun playing together, playing with our new toys and eating and just hanging out. And that's what I really enjoyed about growing up, like being close with my family and being close with my cousins. You know, we were always close with each other. We loved to be around each other and hang out. And I never remember on a Christmas day, like if somebody got something, nobody was like jealous or trying to take it or not trying to share. Like, that was just the vibes. It was always a good time. We were always gonna have fun. We loved being around each other, because that's what the holidays is really all about. And just, it was fun sharing these memories and like reflecting on my childhood with y'all and just thinking about the good times, you know, because this year we all have to create some new traditions and some new memories because, hey Harper, because we have to be safe because of the pandemic that is going on, and some of us are not able to be around our family or to be around our friends, and things are just looking different this year. So this is a good time to just take a moment to pause and reflect on the times that we were able to share with each other. And when we are able to share and have more physical contact with each other again, we should definitely not take that for granted. Cherish every single moment. So before I leave, y'all, drop down in the comments below and tell me one of your favorite childhood holiday memories. So not just Christmas, even if you don't celebrate that holiday, what is your favorite childhood memory? Or drop a few of them down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion and just spread some love, joy, and cheer during this holiday season. Well, that is it for today's video, beauties. Thank you so much for watching this Vlogmas video. But before you go, make sure that you go down below, click that subscribe button, and right next to that, click that bell notification button so that you never miss when I post. Like I always say, it's free, it's easy, and it's fun. I'll be sure to see you in the next Vlogmas video. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Bye.